Hi Libra, welcome back to lovefromaleo. So this is your September 2020 tarot reading. I've already gotten your focus. You got Pluto as your focus. Now Pluto, if you know anything about my channel, you know that Pluto is one of those cards and those energies where when I see it, I'm like, okay, some things are happening. Big transformations. It deals with death. It deals with rebirth. It deals with literally transcending and going into a different you, the Phoenix moment, okay? So Pluto is the focus. Now this could mean wherever Pluto is placed in your chart. Now Pluto is actually a generational planet. So depending on like what time you were born, literally like the year, that'll really dictate the generation around you. But on a personal level, Pluto also impacts like the way that you transform, like the way that you have your own transformative moments within your own life personally. So this is going to be one of those months for you, Libra, okay? Let's see. Now, it doesn't have to be bad. It could be something good, okay? But I'm just saying, usually it's very intense nonetheless. So let's just go ahead and see. For the beginning of September, this is going to be the dates of September 1st through the 10th for Libra. Happy Virgo season, by the way. For Libra. Libra beginning September. Eight of Pentacles. So you're focused on a lot of things. I feel like you don't have peace of mind right now, though. You're focused on a lot. You're probably stressing out just a tad bit. You have a lot of things that you're trying to work on, get done. With the Devil card, it definitely could just be with your job, your routine, the cycle that you can't escape. But I think this is something you actually want, okay? Because with the Star card here, it's almost like, yes, you're stressed out a little bit, or at least you don't have peace of mind like you would like to, but whatever you're doing, I feel like this is something that you like to do. You love to do this. This is something that you wake up thinking about. It's always on your mind. So it definitely could be your job is just speeding up and you just have a lot of work to do, okay? Now, let's see. I want to see why you don't have as much peace of mind. Death in reverse. Okay, so I think you kind of feel like the cycle never ends, or you every time you want to break, or you get to a breaking point or whatever, something else pops up. You don't have time to really relax and chill. Queen of Swords. You just got to keep going mentally. Like you have to keep going because this is what you said you wanted. So you may have signed up for something that now you're starting to regret. Whether that be like manifesting something or just simply your requirements in this job or whatever requires you to have to do this. Okay, I'm seeing Capricorn energy here, Leo energy here, as well as Aquarius energy, just for those of you who, and Scorpio as well. Okay, lots of big energies showing up. I feel like your mind is always racing, like you don't really have time to sit and think without being bombarded by a whole bunch of thoughts. The moon, so it could be your emotional state that is making it to where you feel this way, or you could be staying up late at night. But I also feel like you are wanting to connect more with your emotional side, but you are not able to, whether it be because you won't allow yourself to, or you just haven't gotten to that point. You have Ace of Cups here, and so I feel like it's definitely something with your emotions. Let's get a little bit deeper into that. Ace of Cups with the moon and the star. You want to understand on an intuitive level how you're feeling. Like you don't really know how to do that yet. Now, it makes sense. You are a Libra, but it doesn't mean that you don't have other emotional placements within your chart. So if you're a Libra sun watching this, or a Libra moon even more, you guys are super cerebral. So you guys try to make everything logical or make it make sense. And so I think you're trying to touch into that more emotional aspect of yourself, but you find it kind of difficult. Now this Ace of Cups, I want to see what this is all about. I also think you have some restraints that won't allow you to connect as well. It's like mental restraints. That's what it is. Mental restraints that won't allow you to connect emotionally. Okay. Nine of Wands. You feel like you're not ready to commit or to be in a relationship, but I think that's what you're longing for. I think you feel this way because you have an idea of like how your life is supposed to look for you to be in love, but honestly and truthfully, it's never really a right time. Yeah, the Magician. It's up to you to choose this moment. You always have resources around you. And I think because this is something that is so much on your mind, like you make it seem as though you're not ready, but it's like it's always on your mind. So it's like, how clearly you have time to think about it. So it should be higher up in your priorities. You know what I'm saying? Like you're thinking about it constantly. I can see it here. But you just feel like you're not ready, but you want to be, or you have someone that you want to be ready with, but you haven't gotten there yet. I definitely see a Leo here that you're trying to play it smart with, but in the back of your mind, like you want to see something more with it. You want to see it grow. But I feel like you are like combating that with, oh, well, no, that doesn't make sense to do that. Or this is a reason why I shouldn't. There's pros and cons. And it could be a Leo or it could be anybody, you know. But I just see that happening here. Like you keep going in this cycle of why it won't work, why you can't work on that. Okay. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. Who is Libra dealing with in the beginning of September? A Virgo. So you could be dealing with the Virgo sun, moon, or rising. And we also have a Cancer sun, moon, or rising. So we have the Prince of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So I kind of feel like you are in the beginning stages of trying to like format a foundation for an emotional connection. Like I was saying, like I feel like you have someone around you that you're interested in, but you can't formulate in your head how it would look to be in a relationship with them, even though you have feelings for them. Okay, so that's who you could be dealing with. All right, now let's get a little bit deeper. What's hidden about this? So the Sun card, whoever you are, like whatever you want, whoever you want, and you have the Star card as well. What is it that's connected to the moon energy and this Ace of Cups, but also this Nine of Wands, meaning you're not ready? What is it about them that you like? I think you feel very connected to them. And then Two of Swords, but the problem is it's your mind. It's all in your head. You can't figure out what is, you're going back and forth. You can't figure out how you feel about them because you keep making all these like logical issues of why it shouldn't work or why it wouldn't work. What is it that you want from them specifically? I see you think about them a lot. Queen of Wands. Okay, so you could just want sex from them. I think you could just want adventures. I don't really see it being anything too serious after that. But maybe that's why you're kind of confused. I don't know. Because now I'm confused. I think that's what you went in initially, wanting that, but then it's starting to turn into something a little bit more serious. And so it's making you kind of question, like, what's happening? Like, why is this happening? Okay, so when you think about them, you think about either, I would say wanting to end things with them because I think you feel that it's becoming too serious or it's starting to take too much of your mind and you don't like that. Okay. Who could this person be? Or you could feel like it's you putting too much effort into it and you don't like that. Okay. I think you want to kind of end the situation just because of how much it's taking out of you. Or you want it to transform to something else. And the way that they are showing up as is strength. So definitely if they're Leo, they're showing up as themselves, but they're also showing up as they're fine with or without you, you know? That could also be something that's confusing you, but both of you guys are very fixed on how you feel, okay? Now let's go ahead and move on to the middle of your September. So the middle of your September is the 11th through the 20th. We got the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're really bored throughout your day. Like your routine is really boring. King of Cups in reverse. You are just not in a really good mood. You're like crabby. You're crabby about something. I almost feel like this is a weird like message, but I feel like some of you are upset because you want to be talking to multiple people, but you either can't find multiple people to talk to, or you feel guilty when you do this. So you feel like I can't do that to them, but you don't want to feel like that. You want to, you know, like you want to be able to go flirt and all this stuff, but for some reason you're having these feelings and you're like, what are these? Like what are these? I feel like your feelings are getting to you and you're like, I don't like this at all. Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's like you think about them, like you try to do things in even when you try to move on to someone else or something, you can't stop thinking about like memories, the comfortability. Like, yeah, they're just always on your mind, and it makes you nervous. You're like, what is this? Like, am I like, is this love? Like, what am I feeling? Okay, let's see. What is this King of Cups energy showing up for? Four of Swords. Yeah, you're just thinking about what your next move is going to be. I see you talking to people that you trust to see like, man, am I tripping? Or, you know, should I be moving on? Like what is this? Like, what is this? You're not making any movements yet, but you are trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I feel like you don't want to necessarily invest, but at the same time, you will. Like, when you're around this person, you can't help but do that. Like, you can't help but want to, you know, splurge, or, you know, however you show love. But you don't want to tell them that this is what you're doing, or you don't want to be honest with them about how you feel, because you don't want to admit it to yourself yet. Okay. I do think you are talking to other people, though, like texting them or something, but you're not doing anything with them because you feel weird about it. What is this Three of Swords here for? The Emperor. Yeah, okay. So with the Emperor here, you're still out there. I feel like there's masculine energy here. Like, you're not being completely honest with whoever this is, but you do feel guilty. You feel guilty about this? I'm not sure who this Emperor energy is. Okay. Let's see, Libra. How are you showing up? It's like you can't be honest because you feel like that will mess up your masculinity or something. That's what I'm getting from this. But it makes you mad. The Empress. You're okay. All right, so you got the Empress. So it seems as though you're just trying to receive everything right now, or you're showing up as someone who's very caring and will take care of someone. So it's like you trying to pretend that you are just this macho man, whether you're a female or not. I mean, like, showing up as this player or something like that. That's not really you. You're pretending to be that person, even though you really want to give them the world. You want to, like, move forward with them. You could also be thinking that you're afraid to trust this person just because you don't want to give that much to them. You're also showing up as gain. Yeah, you're showing up as like you want to grow something, but you want to do it slowly. You don't want to just rush into it, which is understandable. I'm getting a lot of mom vibes here. Like baby mama vibes. I'm not sure why. Okay. Let's get a little bit deeper, okay? So what makes you nervous about this? Some of you could be dealing with two different people. And when you're with them, you feel like, I feel like I'm doing the wrong thing. Okay, what is this for? Yeah, we got Five of Pentacles. Some of you are like, I'm going to go broke trying to entertain all these people. Then you got Seven of Cups. You don't know which way to go. You can't choose anything. And so then you end up not really knowing what to do physically. Like, you don't know which direction to go. Yeah, so you're juggling quite a bit, I would say. I do feel like you're holding yourself back from making a choice, but at the same time, I really do feel like you are trying to test the waters. I don't feel like you're being exclusive. I think you're talking to multiple people. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're just like going and doing whatever. Like whatever seems right at the moment, you're going for it. Okay, we're going to leave it right there. So let's see who you are dealing with in the middle of your September. The Lovers. So there could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or just whoever you're dealing with romantically right now. They're everywhere. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the end of your September. All right, Libra. So the end of your September is the 21st through the 30th. So it seems like you've been having... I think the main issue is you don't want to pick anybody, or you don't want to let go of being able to have everyone at one time. But Pluto is forcing you to feel those emotions so that you can pick someone. But you are not ready for that. But Pluto is notorious for ripping off the band-aid and not caring if you cry. So let's go ahead and see what's happening for you at the end of September. It's like an ongoing battle. Five of Wands. Yeah, so there's some arguing here, or there's literally a battle within yourself, I feel. Three of Swords here. It could be someone found out that you betrayed them or something. Okay, let's see. What is this battle for? Five of Wands. Three of Cups. Yeah, I think someone finds out that you were cheating or you weren't being honest with them. And they either fight you or they fight each other. Yeah, something comes out to light. Something is exposed. All right. I think you feel bad for it, and especially because you weren't expecting it. Now, this could be that someone was cheating, like, not cheating, but you feel like they betrayed you. But I do feel like it's on your end. What is this Three of Cups energy for? Oh, the Star. Okay. So it's almost like somehow, some way, someone finds out the truth. And you didn't want this to happen, but you realize by this happening, you end up finding or realizing who you truly wanted. Or you find out something about yourself. Like you realize, okay, that was a shitty move. I shouldn't have done that. I feel like somebody is very spoiled, or they are bratty to a certain extent, or they could be the younger person. Yeah, it looks like a Leo. I'm seeing fiery energy. You feel like that's not the way to go? Or maybe you feel like the way that you handled that person was not correct. It just depends on, your situation. The Moon in reverse. Yeah, it's like things come out to the light. So maybe they found out something about you and you feel like you're forced to make a choice. But I almost feel like you think you don't have that power to do that with the Magician's card here. You feel like you're not in the position to make a decision yet. What is this Princess of Wands, Prince of Wands energy here for? Six of Pentacles. So it's like you wanted to share with them. You wanted to have some type of relationship with them. But you couldn't make a decision, or they couldn't make a decision. They kept going back to something, or you kept going back to something. I don't know who this is, but it looks like you're not happy about the way, like you wanted more from this. You wanted equal give and take from this person, or they wanted that from you. What ends up coming out? What's the Seven of Swords energy? Five of Pentacles. So you find out that someone doesn't have as much money as they were saying, or they find that out about you, and it makes you feel kind of like I don't know what to do, like this isn't cool. Maybe you feel like you should help them or something, but that wasn't like, then that means that you're more invested. I don't know. It's almost like you are feeling conflicted and you want to give, you want to help them for whatever reason. Two of Wands. Like you feel like you're forced to make, now you want to make a decision, or you want to give them an opportunity or the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Yeah, the Star, and it came out in reverse once again. I think what comes out is that you either want an Aquarius or you want this person, even though you were making it seem as though you didn't really have feelings for them. Like it comes out that you do, and it could show up in a way where you help them, and then that shows that like how much you actually care, and it shows you how much you actually care about this person. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. I feel like you want to help this person. You want to help them out. Maybe they like fell on hard times or something, but it just seems like you want to help, and you realize by wanting to help them that you actually do like this person, and it kind of trips you up. Okay, so who is this person? Who is Libra being around at the end of September? All right, so we got a Libra, we have Virgo once again, and Sagittarius. We got 2 8s here. So it looks like a lot of effort and wanting to help quickly, or wanting to do something rather quickly out of nowhere. And this is because you feel like it's the right thing to do. Okay. Now let's see how you're showing up and how they're showing up at the end of it all. Whoa, fallout. I feel like there's a situation where you are kind of battling. It's a battle. It's a back and forth. Okay, let's see. How are you showing up? Oh, Libra, you got a lot going on, my friend. This is my 3rd time shuffling. Okay. All right. So you're showing up as the Star. You're showing up as hopeful. I think you feel like this could go somewhere, or you're just like, you know what, whatever. It is what it is. And they're showing up as change. So it's almost like this person is starting to also have moments of transformation as well. And you kind of realize what you truly want. But I feel like you're still not really saying anything about it. I feel like this is definitely just within you. It's not completed. Like this reading, I feel like I'm supposed to be done reading it, but I feel like we didn't get all of, you still haven't figured out how you want to feel, is basically what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and see what your message for this September is. Trapped in fear. If you love this person, or if you really want to be with this person, you got to let it happen. You got to let it flow. I feel like you're hurting yourself. Yeah, harmony at the bottom. Yeah. You're hurting yourself. I think this is a beautiful connection, but for some reason you're afraid to really allow it to blossom. So that's your message. I really hope that helps you. It looks like there's someone that you really care about, and you should let yourself feel, Libra, okay? And not just think about what you're doing the whole time. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have all of my information on the screen here. And if you have any other questions, you can look in my description box down below. And with that being said, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Libra.